Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. While it has long been considered as one of Jet Li's finest movies, and been a favourite of many Western fans since its release back in 1994, Fist of Legend was considered a box office failure upon its initial release in Hong Kong, taking in only half of what Jet Li's very own Fong Sai-yuk movie had scored during its release the previous year. Hailed as a reworking of Bruce Li's groundbreaking Fist of Fury, also known as The Chinese Connection, Jet Li's Fist of Legend was only one of a host of remakes and spin-offs that followed the 1972 classic. While Bruce Li starred in unrelated sequels such as Fist of Fury 2 and Fist of Fury 3 respectively, original director Lo Wei would deliver his own directed sequel with a young Jackie Chan in New Fist of Fury, with Chan having previously appeared in the original as a stunt double. In amongst these, many filmmakers would help fuel the Bruceploitation train with countless films and variations that often tried to imitate or pay homage to Bruce Li's work. Some of the most enjoyable would be from Stephen Chow Sing-chi with the hilarious Fist of Fury 1991 and its sequel which followed just a year later, and the unstoppable Donnie Yen in Andrew Lau's loosely related sequel Legend of the Fist, The Return of Chen Zhen in 2010, a film that somewhat plays more like a sequel to Fist of Legend and saw Yen return to the role of Chen Zhen after starring as him in the popular Hong Kong television show back in 1995. Fist of Legend was directed and co-written by Gordon Chan, the man behind hit films such as Fight Back to School 1 and 2, Royal Tramp 1 and 2, King of Beggars, Thunderbolt, Beast Cops, 2000 AD, The Medallion, Painted Skin, and the 4 trilogy, among many others. Here, Chan takes his film in a new direction, avoiding the generic remake tropes while aiming to show both sides of the coin as he veers away from making every Japanese character a villain and shows that even the Chinese people have badness among them. Interestingly, this would be the only film that would see Gordon direct Jet Li. While the star himself would produce the film as well as take the lead, the production would also benefit from having the legendary Yuen Woo-ping on board as the action choreographer. Having just worked with Jet the year before on the incredible Tai Chi Master, and prior to that on Once Upon a Time in China 1 and 2, as well as Last Hero in China, Woo-ping delivers some of his finest work ever, with minimal wire work and plenty of wonderfully choreographed martial arts action, with its opening fight scene bearing some similarities, or paying homage to, the fight scene seen in Akira Kurosawa's classic Red Beard from 1965. Incidentally, Jet himself would pay homage to his character here by way of fighting with a belt in the entertaining Stephen Tung-wei directed movie Hitman just a few years later. While it is said that his work here confirmed Yuen Woo-ping's place in Hollywood for the groundbreaking Matrix movies, the pair would later join forces again as star and action director on films such as Black Mask, Unleashed aka Danny the Dog, The Forbidden Kingdom, and Ronnie Yu's epic Fearless, a film that would see Jet play the historical folk hero Hua Yanjai, who was Chen Zhen's late teacher here in Fist of Legend and master of the Jing Wu School. Although the film has seen several cuts over the years, from the original Hong Kong version to the extended Taiwanese version and shorter international cut, the fight scenes have always been kept in their entirety for the most part. These are backed by a great score from the late Joseph Koo, the prolific composer who also scored Bruce Li's original film, and the same man who brought tunes to the likes of Li's own Way of the Dragon, Lady Whirlwind, A Man Called Tiger, The Fate of Li Kan, The Dead and the Deadly, Kung Fu Cult Master, and many more. Starring alongside Jet is the hugely underrated and handsomely talented Chin Soo-ho, brother to Chin Gar-lok and star of films such as House of Traps, Mr. Vampire, The Seventh Curse, New Kids in Town, Visa to Hell, Rigor Mortis, and many more. Here, Jin plays Jet's martial arts schoolbrother and jealous rival, a role he had previously played alongside him in the aforementioned Tai Chi Master under Yu Mu Ping, although is saved from turning over to the dark side by the efforts of Jet's actions. They are joined by the fantastic and legendary Yasuaki Shoji Kurata, the Japanese martial arts star who has been the highlight of many Hong Kong movies including Four Riders, Heroes of the East, Legend of a Fighter, Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars, Millionaires Express, Eastern Condors, and so much more. Fan favourite and ultimate Hong Kong cinema bad guy Billy Chow impresses once again as the powerhouse Japanese general who gives Jet a run for his money, going on to face off against him again in films such as High Risk and Dr. Y in the Scripture with No Words, while actors such as the prolific Paul Chun, Ada Choi, Wong San, Jackson Lau, and highly praised action choreographer Kenji Tanigaki also co-star throughout. The always enjoyable Yun Chung Yan appears as a police captain, doubling up duties in the action department as he assists his big brother Wu Ping, along with their younger sibling Yun Shun Yi and protege Didi Ku. Currently hitting its 30th birthday and treated with a new 4K restoration, Jet Li's Fist of Legend continues to prove its worth as one of Hong Kong cinema's finest martial arts epics, and will forever stay a favourite for many Hong Kong film fans over the years to come.